Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey was joined at his press conference today in a very dramatic moment by the vice president of the Minneapolis City Council. Her name is Andrea Jenkins. And when she stepped up to the microphone today with the mayor at this press conference, this is what happened. It was a very, very dramatic moment.
Amazing grace, how sweet is the sound that saved a wretch like me. We feel as if there was a knee on all of our collective necks. A knee that says Black life does not matter to the institutions that dictate what happens in this culture and society. I am a part of this system to help to take that knee off of our necks.
She is the vice president of the Minneapolis City Council, Andrea Jenkins. Ms. Jenkins is the nation's first openly transgender Black woman elected to public office. She has said that she believes Minnesota has some of the worst racial disparities in the country, and that is why she says she sought public office, to try to help change that. Well, now in the wake of George Floyd's death and the community grief and outrage, Andrea Jenkins is calling on state and local officials to declare racism a public health emergency. Joining us now is Andrea Jenkins, Minneapolis City Council Vice President. Ms. Jenkins, thank you so much for being here. I know that it is a whirlwind right now in your city. Thank you for taking time to be here with us.
Thank you, Rachel. I was happy to be here.
First, let me just ask you, we've seen you speak publicly over the past couple of days. We've been watching from afar, watching the streets of Minneapolis and St. Paul, and worrying, frankly. Can I just ask how you are holding up, and how you think your city is holding up now after what's been 3 very, very hard days?
Wow, Rachel. You know, with this opportunity to be on national television, I do want to just take a moment to say, offer my condolences to the Floyd family, the brothers and sisters, the friends, the girlfriend. Words cannot express my deep sympathies. I, like the rest of my community, we're reeling. We're in deep pain. We feel that collectively our lives don't matter. The very people that we pay to protect and serve our communities, it seems like, it's looking at the overview as you led up to this story. All the Philando Castilles, the Jamar Clarks, Justine Damon, and there were many more police-involved murders that you didn't name. And so this community has been just really overburdened by being over-policed, by being disinvested in, and really our cries and calls for justice has seemingly been ignored, except in the case of a white woman who was shot by a Black police officer. And any police officer who commits a crime should be held accountable. And certainly Officer Noor is being held accountable for his actions. And the officers involved in this latest police murder need to be held accountable as well. I was devastated when I saw the non-press conference because they didn't provide any press. There was no news. It simply was a lot of people talking in a microphone. And so I know that my community is saying, where are the charges? Why aren't these officers in jail right now until you get more evidence, Mr. Freeman? You know, you saw the video, Rachel, as did the rest of America. And in fact, the whole world. I've been getting calls from media requests from all over the world. People are really just fed up with this sickness, this virus that is racism, that is literally killing us. When I say us, I mean all of us, all Americans.
Let me ask you about what's been happening the last 3 nights in Minneapolis and in St. Paul. And we have seen solidarity demonstrations in other cities around the country now, too. But it's been so intense in Minneapolis. It looks like it's going to be another very intense night. You've been so eloquent in calling for people to be constructive and peaceful and not destructive in their protests. But we've seen fires set. We have seen violent confrontation. We've seen stuff destroyed. We've seen stores looted. I guess the question is whether you think that there is receptiveness among the people who are out in the streets to channeling this in a constructive way, to channeling this in the kind of direction that you've been calling for, or if you feel like this is still going to burn for another night or more just because the anger is there, it's unrelenting, and there's no channeling it.
So, you know, Rachel, I've been involved in these rallies, protests, demonstrations for the past 3 days. 98% of the people have been peaceful, have been very succinct in their demands for justice, to have these officers arrested. And so I think the small number of people who are creating the violence and the destruction, and none of these protesters will be satisfied until we get a charge in this case.
Andrea Jenkins, Minneapolis City Council Vice President. Ms. Jenkins, as you say, I know that you have been getting calls from all over the world right now, in part because of your visibility, your leadership, and your eloquence on these issues. I thank you for choosing to talk with us tonight. And the whole country really is pulling for Minneapolis tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.